evening, guys. Chester, and today we are playing the Baltimore Ravens in game number 14 of the series, or the season 2, after we lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, with the demographic, we're both 8-5. The winner of this game will be the AFC North leader right now, or would be the leader. As you can see, the Bengals and Steelers are both still in the hunt, but there's a lot of teams right now with winning records, and they just don't have it. Now, we lost to them in week 3, where we got basically owned in the entire game. And sorry, I had to go back to the voiceover in Final Cut Pro because Audition was just not working when I clicked off it. And I would like to use that for streaming because I might be able to put some music in the background where you can listen to it or something. I don't really have music. I don't know where to do that, but I don't think I could do it. So, yeah, I'm sorry for that. But let's get into today's game with Phil Dorsett injured now. And you can see their guys, Artachu and Kenneth Dixon gone for the rest of the season. As Cody Parquet gets us underway, you don't see kickoffs too much for me because I find them boring when they only return from 20 yards. As Dion Lewis spins away, escapes Cody Parquet, and is off to the races. Smiley and Chase, but it's not going to matter. That is a touchdown all the way. Terrible job kick returning, or special teams, as it's 99. As we could see, Case Keenum comes out here with our team. 25 interceptions, I believe like 3 or 4 of them last week. Because he was 4 last week. He came in with only 21. So as we'll start this game with a run, hand it off to Hill as he makes a move and gets a first down, a gain of 12. Nice play there as we're going to get this going. As that's a little bit of a different transition for you in the last few games. As it's back to pass and should have been picked by Jimmy Smith. Just dropped. As later on, we're trying to get these games going. Like I said, 4 games. I got them all done in like 3 hours. So I really got through the games. And now I have to do all the editing. It's still taking me a while. So, as you saw that run by Kerwin Williams to get us the first down. Back to pass. Looking again. Throws. Nick Jacobs with the catch and pushed out just short of the first down. Get him 9. And the first completion as C.J. Mosley pushed us out. Now a 2nd and 1. Toss or a little pitch to... No, that's not even a pitch. A little run to the right as he gets a first down. Now first down and 10. Back to pass. Looks, throws, and it's way behind Corey Coleman, the intended receiver. And we'll look at this defense. But as we're looking at this defense, both defenses here are the top 2 rush defenses in the league. We are the number 1, and just behind us are the Baltimore Ravens. And that's, I believe, is a really good game right there with us being the top 2 guys. Run stopping. Now it's a 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure immediately throws. He's got Nick Jacobs, and Nick Jacobs has got him to the 32. Again, a 6th. Good tackle by Brian Cushing, and a 3rd and 5. Now back to pass, looking, and he's trying to run for it. He's got the distance. He's got the speed just enough to get it 6 yards and a first down. So a bunch of 3rd down conversions in today's game so far. The first drive as Hill just gets stuffed, and there's that defense there by Dumerville, Jernigan, and Suggs. 2nd down and 11 now. I'm surprised Suggs and Dumerville are still in the game. Back to pass, throws, caught. Coleman, a gain of 10 near the first down. 3rd and 2. Can we get another 3rd down conversion here? I formation we've used so many times this season. And he runs into his own man, and it'll be stopped a yard short. And 4th down, we have to take a field goal opportunity here. As it was 7-3. And now we got another kickoff again. And we're kicking it to Dion Lewis again. That's a mistake. As he will get through, and make another man miss. As P.J. Williams tries to chase him down this time. And he will finally bring him down after the 25-yard line. Another big return. Awful. Now the Ravens finally start their offense. Back to pass first play. Backs up, throws. He's got Crockett Gilmore. Breaks 2 and goes out of bounds. A gain of 4. Good play there. Next one. 2nd and 6. Back to pass from the 21. Throws short. Got Perriman. Perriman powers forward for a first down to the 15. I'm sorry, 3rd and inches. It was basically a first. I don't know why they didn't give it to him. But as Max Williams goes in motion, handoff to Dion Lewis and gets enough for the first down, just a yard. And as our rush defense starts off strong. Now 1st down and 10 from the 14. Sorry if you heard that chair crack. As Dion Lewis breaks free and almost takes it to the house, gain us all the way to the 6, and then almost stops him. Now back to pass, and throws it away as pressure came in his face, and it's in 3rd and 2 at the 6-yard line. Now in the I formation, 2 receivers to the right, back to pass, short drop back all day to throw, tries to escape now, getting pressured, breaks from 1, but can't break from 2, Maxi Ali. As he gave up, he had like 2 encroachments last week against the Bengals, which also did not help us. As it's a 2nd and 3 for our turn. Back to pass, medium pressure, and he finds Nick Jacobs for a big first down, a gain of 9 to the 41-yard line. And he's become quite, he's really, iffy. He's not really been consistent this season for me in some of the plays, but he's still one of our top receivers on the season. As Kendall Wright, would get 8 on the next play. Now 3rd and 2, I formation. We'll try this one again. And he looks to be, I think they just gave it to us, but it looked like he got stopped. But we'll take the first down. Now next play, throws, caught, Kendall Wright. And we get another big first down as he's taken down backwards to the 34. Now next play, 2nd and 10, back to pass. Looking, and there's Nick Jacobs wide open and overshoots that. As that was just awful. As a bad play there. Now 3rd and 10, back to pass. Pressure, but he looks to the right. Throws deep, and it is caught by Kendall Wright and then dropped at the last possible second. He's had a bunch of those this season, and it has been a problem for us. Now on a kick to make it a 10-6 game, and a miss again. Now that one was obviously my fault. I didn't get enough power on that, and that's why we lost it. If I had a little bit more, that would have been an automatic. Now Dion Lewis makes a man a miss again, makes 2, and pushed out by Micah Hyde to the 46, and a big run there. I believe a gain of 21. Now 1st down and 10. Look at the passing yards, 5 to 62. They'll hand it on. They don't need passing yards with Dion Lewis, as Dion Lewis is inside the 20 and finally brought down at the 15 by Stelicon Rich. Now later on in the red zone, 2nd quarter starts back in the play. And they give back to Lewis, and Lewis gets a 1.5 yards, 2 to the 13. Now 2nd and 8, back to pass. Falco to gain a few, or 6 there to Crockett Gilmore. Now back to pass on a 3rd and 2. Looks, pressure immediately, tries to escape. A problem for him as he gets sacked for 10-yard loss. It's Muhammad Wilkerson, who has just become a dominant pass rusher apparently for our team as he leads the team. The first player to get double-digit sacks this season. Now back to pass, the bad throw again. The inconsistency is just awful. That's a 3rd and 4. As we have 12:15 to go. Back to pass, looks, throws, it's caught by Coleman. And Coleman has got some room. Coleman down the sidelines. And he does not get the block on Eric Weddle he needs from Chris Hogan as it's 1st and goal at the 8. And now we have some playmaking ability here. Chance to bring this game back within a score. Back to pass. He's rolling out, throws backwards, and it's dropped by Kendall Wright in the end zone. That was an easy touchdown that he should have had. It's a great pass, but just off the hands. Now 3rd and goal. Back to pass, rolls out again. No one open. Throws it back, and it is intercepted by Jimmy Smith. Picked off and down. Taken out at the 5-yard line. That is just a bad throw. Looking for Nick Jacobs, forcing it there. And they'll get the ball now. Dion Lewis on a 2nd and 11. Gets some blocking and gets some room. Dion Lewis off to the races again. Jamal Taylor giving chase and finally brings him down at the 44 of Cleveland. That is awful again. As now, 2nd and 5 at the 39. I formation, they hand it off to Lewis, and again Lewis had almost a chance to get there, but stopped. Now a 3rd and 2, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Try to do a little pump fake, get a false start encroachment call as he drops the ball. Crocker Gilmore drops in a good pass from Flacco. Doesn't matter. They're going to go for a long field goal from, that's Tucker. I think it's Tucker. I know he's like one of the highest paid kickers, and that can show you right there as he makes that one 16-3. Yep, Tucker. Okay, well, I know his last name. I don't know his first. I think it's Justin Tucker or something like that. I think he's like the highest paid kicker right now. Now back to pass, 1st down and 10. Kendall Wright can't get far as a great tackle by Jimmy Smith. Now a 2nd and 8, back to pass, looking, throws. It's Jalen Marshall who's close to a first down at the 35. As they will give him just short of it. Now, 3rd and inches. We'll go for that I formation we've done all season. And we'll look to get it. And this time we do again. Just get it a yard over it. And it's a first down at the 36. Good job there. Now, 3rd and 1 and later on. I formation again. They'll hand it off to Kerwin Williams, who will get his first down. Like I said, he is the second back this week. And for the rest of the games. The last 2. Back to pass. Now, off his hand. It's picked off. And it's picked by Ladarius Webb, the strong safety, or free safety there, as he throws it in Joe Patino's face. But it's interception number 2 on the day. Number 27 on the season, as Dion Lewis making moves again, and he's got a first down and more to the 32. And he's got 121 yards. The 3rd straight game, again, giving up 100-plus yards. As Dion Lewis will try to get away, but thankfully, Brandon Marshall will save a touchdown with that tackle. Now later on, a 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Play action pass pressure. Rolls away from it. Tries to get away again. And moves it. Throws it with being hit. And it's picked by Jamal Taylor. And it's intercepted at the 1 now. As we got the new start here. Next play. Back to pass. From his end zone throws. He's got Jacobs. And Jacobs has got near a first down, if not already at the 11-yard line. Now at 2nd and inches. We're hurrying up. Trying to score before halftime. To make this a 1-score game. Back to pass. Throws. He's got Corey Coleman first down and more. Gain of 16. There to the 27. Now the next play finds Williams. And Carlos Williams will get the first down as he can receive the ball. Now first down and 10 from the 42. Under a minute to go. Pass and it's just dropped by Whitlock off his helmet. Jimmy Smith giving the pressure to catch the ball. Next play. 2nd and 10. Marshall in motion, back to pass, steps up, he's sacked. Terrell Suggs and Lawrence Guy as they bring him down. 3rd and 15 now from the 36 with 30 seconds to go. Pressure escapes, looking, throws, and it is broken up, incomplete, looking for Daniel Brown, who didn't really try for that ball as the defense was all over it. Now first down and 10 with 20 seconds left. Can they just waste the clock or will they try something? Well, he's stuffed for no gain, so I'm guessing they'll just waste the clock, and we will go to halftime down 16-3. As our 2 turnovers again, nothing big new. I mean, you should be used to it by now. I'm used to it by now. Another 2 turnovers, and then we can't really stop Dion Lewis right now, as he's destroyed us in special teams twice, and running the ball. So we need to stop Dion Lewis, because he's our biggest threat right now. As they're destroying us and everything but passing. We are beating the crap out of them in passing, but they don't need passing right now, up 13. As we'll start the next half with Jeremy Hill getting a gain of 2 with the carry, as he's been slowing down thanks to that defense. Now a 2nd and 8. Back to pass, pressure, throws. He's got Kendall Wright, and Kendall Wright will hold on to this one, gain of 11. Now, we've given up 600 yards in 6 games, which is actually pretty good. If you think about it, considering the rest of the so far 7 games that we played, the other 7 games we played, we didn't give up over 100 yards. I think the highest was like 74. As Jalen Marshall gets that one for a first down to the 47, as he's taken over for Philip Dorsett, who's gone for the rest of the season. And yeah, back now, Kerwin Williams with a big run, and I believe that would hit him over 300 yards on the season. Now, he took a back seat, really, when we traded for Jeremy Hill, and never really got going. Now he's getting the chances. As back to pass throws is caught by Chris Hogan, who's got all day in front of him, and he's tackled down at the 5 by Ladarius Webb. 1st and goal again. Great job through throwing today, except for those 2 interceptions, though, as you know, as Jeremy Hill will get a yard. And he's got 11 carries, 28 yards at the 4 now. 2nd and goal. Back. Case Keenum. Kerwin Williams in the backfield, but it's a pass. Back to pass. Looking, no one open. Rolls out to his right again. Not necessary. Throws, and a terrible throw. Thankfully, this one's just incomplete. Now 3rd and goal from the 4. 9 minutes go. Throws, and it is caught. And it's Corey Coleman touchdown, and we're back in this 16-9 with the extra point incoming. As here it is. You don't see these often, and there's a reason you do, though. Blocked. It is blocked by the Ravens and recovered by them. but they won't do much with it as Corral actually, I think is the rookie that played well against us in week 3, gets a recovery there. Now we've only given up 1 yard in the air, but he'll try to get more here. Passes a wide open Perryman, first down and more to the 45. Beautiful play, 41 yards. Now 2nd and 6 from the 41, 7 minutes in the third quarter. Up 7, trying to make it more. There's the backup. There's Ferrario. As Ferrario gets 6 to the 35. Next play, 1st down and 10 after the first down carry from last time. They'll give it to Dixon or Dion Lewis, and Dion Lewis is stuffed. But there's a flag, and we'll see who that one's on. And it is a hold on the Ravens by Marshall Young. Again, the best player on their team, really, if you look at overall rating, and he's causing the most fouls, or flags, you can say. Now back to pass, immediately pressure, and sacked. Emmanuel Ogba brings him down at the 47. Now 3rd and 22. Under 5 to go. Pressure again, throws out of bounds, incomplete, and we will get the ball back. And some momentum with that good drive defensively at the end there. 2nd and 6 now with Hill in the backfield. They'll give it back to him, and he'll try to make a move, and nothing happened. Good tackle, but that's an injury, and I believe that's Elvis Dumerville gone. That's a blow to the Ravens. Now back on a 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Looking. Throws, and it's overshooting a wide open man. Or not really wide open, but an open man in Corey Coleman. Now they'll get the ball back again. 1st down and 10. Under 4. Flacco. All day to throw. Now pressure. Throws. Wide open Mike Wallace. And Wallace gets them 20 as Steve Smith retired last year. But the biggest news was Tom Brady retiring and the Patriots still having a high-powered offense with the re-sign Jimmy Garoppolo this season. As, they're not doing too great in the season. I think they're like 6-6-1 right now. They're on their way to try to be 6-6-1. And, spoiler alert, they'll become 6-6-1. I'm just going to tell you that now. They tied the Jets this season, but they're still in the top division. The division is really bad. But we'll get the ball back after that. 3 outs, back to pass now, throws. It's caught by Kendall Wright. And Kendall Wright gets him to the 31 for a gain of 11, the first down. He's been a big target this season. As now a 2nd and 7. Back to pass, looking. No pressure, throws, and it's caught by Kendall Wright again, and Kendall Wright with some room. Kendall Wright inside opponent territory to the 41-yard line as the third quarter will be gone. As we got 1 quarter left, and it is a 7-point game. Back to pass, pressure immediately throws. Daniel Brown, he's caught it for about a gain of 7. 282 yards through the air. If those 2 interceptions weren't there, this would be a better game. Now back, they'll hand it off. There's Hill, and Hill is stuffed there. Now a 3rd and 1 at the 31 with 13:45 to go. They'll give it to Hill, and Hill's got 2 yards and a first down. Good job there. First down at 10 now. 13 minutes left. Rolls to his right, looking, throws, and he's got his man. Great sideline catch by Corey Coleman. The Ravens would challenge this, but as you can see with his angle, foot down, foot down, foot down. He got like 3 or 4 feet down and easily had possession with one hand, easily overturned their call for timeout. Now with 13 minutes back to pass again, looking end zone. He's got Kendall Wright touchdown. He'll hold on to this one. And we have an extra point in this time from tying the game, 16-16, as Case came through his 30th as it's tied. And there's another Maxi Ali for another enroachment call. My God, I'm pretty sure he's going to end the season with the most in the league, if not on the team, giving up another 5 yards. Now first down to 5. If you look at the passing yards, 306 to 40. Hand off Lewis. Another move, and just can't get away from Jamie Collins, who I thought would actually have a bigger season based on the first 2 or 3 games. Then he turned into his former self in the first season, as he's put together the same average season he did last year with the stats-wise. Now, as Jeremy Hill runs to the 32, I'm looking forward to having this off-season lately, but again, we got to get through the rest of the season, and we'll see from there. I think Jacobs is down at from the 37 to the 47, 327 yards through the air. We passed it 40 times. That's what we got to do against the number 2 rush defense. Now back to pass. Pressure, rolls, throws. He's got Kendall right again. I don't know why I keep on saying somebody else, but he makes a man move. Make a man move. Yep, make a man move. Make a man miss and gets him down to the 15-yard line. Great job there. As the game's winding down, 8 minutes to go. Handoff. Jeremy Hill got some room, and Jeremy Hill inside to the 10-yard line. And a nice play. Nice job there. Now under 10 at the 10. 2nd and 5. Kerwin Williams in the backfield. And they'll give it to him. Handoff. But he's stuffed. Lawrence Guy just shuts him down. 2-yard loss. Now 3rd and 7. Trying to get to the 5. Back to pass throws. He's got his man Jeremy Hill, and Jeremy Hill has got the touchdown. Somehow he crosses the plane, I think, on top of one of the defenders, and it's a touchdown. We're taking the lead 23-16. 6:50 to go, though. Flacco needing to pass the ball. Back to pass now. Throws, and it is caught by Perryman. Somehow he gets in front of Micah Hyde for that catch, and a great job there. Next play at the 47. 6:10 to go. Flacco, play action again. Back to pass, pressure, and he finds Perryman again, and Perryman in front of Micah Hyde for the 2nd time. Now this time to the 34. Great job there. Next play, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action again, throws, and a man wide open again. It's guess who? Perryman for the sure tried. The 3rd straight time there. 23-16, under 5 to go. Still down 7. They need to get going. And here's Dion Lewis, who makes a man miss. Great blocking by the edge. And it's a touchdown. And it is tied at 23 yards. The first touch on Dion Lewis still giving us problems, but Perryman's the worst one now, as we'll give it to Hill to try to waste some clock. And see, as Hill will get a 5-yard carry there. Now with 4 minutes to go, we'll give it back to Hill. Hill cuts inside, spins, and almost gets the first down, just short by half a yard. As 3rd and inches, back with 3:30 to go. Handoff, Kerwin Williams with a big run, and Kerwin Williams with the first down, a gain of 8 yards, Gain of 8 there. Now 1st down to 10, back at the 44. Back to pass throws. He's got Chris Hogan first down and more to the opponent 44. 383 yards. Closing in at 400 yards this game. Now 1st down to 10, handoff. There's Hill and stuffed. 2-minute warning, loss of 3. There, he's got 22 carries, only 64 yards. His worst game probably since we traded for him. That's now 2nd and 12. Back to pass, looking. No one open, throws, and he's got Jalen Marshall. Accepts the defense and gone. Untouched to the end zone. We're up 30-23. Now can we get our defense to get one stand here, and we can do no harm here as that happens. As we look, as the Patriots 24-10 right now. I already told you they can win, but there's a drop pass by, I believe, Mike Wallace there. And now 2nd and 10 with a minute 45. Flacco, shotgun, back to pass. Screen, throws, he's got Lewis, but Lewis not getting far. Tackled Brandon Ross, the strong safety. I think it's like 2nd or 3rd on the depth chart. Now, about 3rd and 13, back to pass again. Looking. Still all the time in the world. Throws, and it is caught and dropped by Perryman. P.J. Williams on the coverage, and a 4th down. One chance here, if we can get going here, if we can get a stop and get a 1st down, this game could be over. They only have 1 timeout. Back to pass. Throws, and it's broken up by Eric Eugene. Great job there. We'll get the ball back at the 25 and give it to Hill to start it off. Hill will get a gain, empowering through and gain 6 to the 19-yard line. Great job by Jeremy Hill, who's looking for that new contract, who might have to deserve it with the way he's been playing this season, as he gets another good run there to the 21. Actually, he lost yards there. I'm sorry. 3rd and 6, though. They will hand it off to, or give it to Chris Hogan. Spins off a defender, but then another defender's there to stop him short of the 1st down, and it is a field goal opportunity. We wasted the clock to kick the ball. The Cleveland Browns have upset the Baltimore Ravens. Now this is a delay of game. Doesn't really matter, as we will still win this game with a good kick here from Parquet this time, 33-23. And this will give us the lead. And with this, actually, basically, it comes down really next week, but we won the division. So, thanks for watching.